Hey everyone, this is Katie from On a Good Note Music Therapy Services. This week we've been talking a lot about using Spanish in your music therapy sessions. Now, if you're anything like me, you really didn't think ahead when you were taking those high school courses to what your future career was going to look like. You didn't really think about how that Spanish would really influence you. Now, this is really something that I have struggled with over the past couple years, especially when I was in my internship, and I had never spoken a word of Spanish before. Now, I still don't speak Spanish, but I've picked up a couple words along the way, things like hola or música. There's the the Spanish and sign language for music, or tambor, más, menos, uno, dos, tres. Those simple words, those key words that you might want to use, especially when working with children. So, because I work at a pediatric hospital, I never know who I'm going to see on a daily basis. Some of those clients are recommended to me simply because they're children and they speak Spanish. I mentioned in my blog posts that music is universal. You do not need to speak the same language to play the same beat, or to create a quick rhythm together, or even to enjoy playing instruments or doing a relaxation exercise. One of the biggest tips I gave in my Monday post was to keep it simple and to have fun. Now, if you're smiling and if you're enjoying yourself and not taking things too seriously, it's likely that your client is going to feel the exact same way. They're going to pick up on how comfortable you are, and especially on the fact that you're being honest, that you don't necessarily speak the same language. But I really wanted to clarify what I meant by keep it simple. So, in many of our sessions, we have these long, drawn-out, beautiful session plans. But when you're going in somewhere where you don't know the client and you don't speak the same language, it's hard to have that same set structure, that same plan. You can still have structure, but you can simplify while still using some Spanish. So a lot of the ideas that I use in my sessions work with using words that I know, simple terms in Spanish, and really simple ideas. So one of the ideas I had was playing a rhythm with them, instructing them to play and to stop using instruments or get louder and softer, or to play more or less, or just creating a rhythm within a group. You can do a lot with your body movement instead of with your words or with your eyes. Another thing that I do is I use key Spanish words. So I'll do songs with numbers and counting instruments like egg shakers that are super, super simple. Here's one example of one of the songs that I created on the spot with one of my Spanish-speaking students. Here we go. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. So you can just take numbers 1 through 10 and start to count out instruments such as shakers or drums or whatever you have available to you. You can even do it with your fingers and counting uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. When working on things like colors, you can use both English and Spanish to help teach each other. And when you don't know what a word is, you can just ask. People aren't going to blame you for not knowing how to speak their same language. So one of the things I do is like a call and response, and you can do red, red, red is rojo, yellow, 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 amarillo, red, red, red is rojo, yellow, amarillo, green, green, green is verde, blue, 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 azul, green, green, green is verde, blue, azul. So my hope for you on this lovely Friday is that you were able to get something out of my blog posts, the song I published on Wednesday, or today's video blog that'll help enhance your practice and make you more comfortable working with Spanish-speaking clients, even when you don't speak the same language. If you have any questions or ideas or interventions that you would like to share, please post them in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts and get your feedback on what I've shown you. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday with a new post.